Good afternoon, dopeher bakhair, and welcome to the bridge. Thank you for joining us right here on dabang FM 105.3 के डायल पे हमारी आपकी मुलाकात और ब्रिज पे मेरी और आपकी मुलाकात रहती है every Wednesday and every Thursday 12 से लेके 1 बजे तक. Every day, हर ब्रिज के एपिसोड में we have a topic that is close to my heart, that is close to our heart here at dabang, and that is close to your heart as well. For those who have had a chance to go onto the official page of Radio Dabang, will actually get to see the poster for today's show as well. Episode number 33. And today I'm asking you, are you feeding the hungry? दुनिया से भूख मिटाने के लिए हम क्या कर रहे हैं, इसके बारे में एक टॉपिक हम पहले डिस्कस कर चुके हैं, लेकिन आज हम खास तौर पे बात करने जा रहे हैं हमारे मुल्क की, हमारे शहर की जिसमें कि हम रहते हैं. ह्यूस्टन की बात कर रहे हैं, अमेरिका की बात कर रहे हैं और खास तौर पे आज हम बच्चों की बात कर रहे हैं. लाइव ब्रॉडकास्ट फेसबुक पे आप जाके देख सकेंगे रेडियो दबंग के ऑफिशियल पेज पर. इफ यू आर माय फ्रेंड यू वुड बी एबल टू सी इट ऑन माय पेज एज वेल. और नॉट जस्ट दैट, इसके अलावा ऑनलाइन ऑन radiodabang.com हमारा ऐप डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं. रेडियो दबंग का ऐप आप डाउनलोड कर लीजिए आपके ऐप स्टोर पे जाके, एंड यू कैन लिसन टू अस थ्रू द ऐप एज वेल. दुनिया में कहीं पर भी आप सुन रहे होंगे, आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है, वेलकम कहते हैं आपको ऑन द ब्रिज. और आज जो ब्रिज की नौयत है वो बिल्कुल अलग सी है. यूजुअली जो मेरी को होस्ट होती है जैन टेलर, शी इज राइट हियर इन द स्टूडियोज, लेकिन आज जैन जो है वो हमारे साथ स्टूडियोज में मौजूद नहीं है. वेयर जैन इज, कहां पर वो मौजूद है और वहां पर एक्चुअली क्या हो रहा है और किस तरीके से आप भी वहां पर हो सकते हैं और आपको वहां पर होना चाहिए, क्यों आपको वहां पर होना चाहिए, दैट इज ऑल दैट वी आर गोइंग टू बी टॉकिंग अबाउट ऑन द शो टुडे. टू स्टार्ट ऑफ, मैंने स्टैटिस्टिक्स निकाले तो अगर हम अमेरिका की बात करें तो 1 in 5 चिल्ड्रन इन अमेरिका स्ट्रगल फ्रॉम हंगर, एज अ रिजल्ट ऑफ विच मैल न्यूट्रिशन की बात होती है. और उससे रिलेटेड वो तमाम की तमाम चीजें, क्योंकि हमारा ताल्लुक ऐसे ममालिक से है जहां पे हम जानते हैं कि भूख क्या होती है. अभी भी बहुत सारे लोगों को जानती हूँ ह्यूस्टन में. कंट्रीब्यूटर्स के साथ मैंने आज का पोस्टर शेयर किया तो उन्होंने बताया किस तरीके से दे आर हेल्पिंग टू एंड हंगर बैक होम, स्पेशली बैक इन पाकिस्तान, इन हिंदुस्तान. आज हम बात कर रहे हैं अमेरिका की, आज हम बात कर रहे हैं ह्यूस्टन की, और किस तरीके से यहां पर जो बच्चे इफेक्ट हो रहे हैं भूख से, खासतौर पे वो बच्चे जो कि अबैंडन कर दिए जाते हैं, जो कि स्ट्रैंडेड कर दिए जाते हैं. जैन टेलर इस वक्त मौजूद कहां पर हैं, उनसे बात करते हैं. हेलो देयर जैन, वेलकम ऑन एयर, हाउ आर यू? हाय जैन, कैन यू हियर मी? हेलो देयर.
Hello.
हाय जैन, यू आर ऑन एयर, वेलकम.
Hey, welcome. Thank you so much for being a part of this, girl, and really being my backbone on this here. I am over at Kids Meals of Houston.
Kids Meal of Houston. What's that? Where is that?
It's in Houston, 330 Garden Oak Boulevard. It's in the Heights area.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's funny because we're here and they have the actual corporate offices here, and then they have the kitchen and the warehouse in the back.
Mm-hmm.
So as the volunteers come in, they sign in. They had we had a really nice group today, very large group. And once you sign in, they let you see a video.
Okay.
And when you see the video is about real life situations of the kids that they're actually feeding.
Okay.
And the fact that this organization is here in Houston, and really, I've done a lot of work with them in the past, and it just hit my heart that this is time for me to get dabang involved, since we want to be a community station.
Mm-hmm.
Why not start here, where they are feeding, making bags for about 4,000 children a day.
4,000. Wow.
That's still not enough. So we need to be a part of this media partnership and get the word out to help these people here, and to be able to have a smiling face. Some of these kids, especially in the summertime, a lot of times these are the only meals that they get, at least the one meal that they're sure to have.
Right.
So I'm just overwhelmed to be here and be able to see that they still have it going on. volunteers are part of a corporate group. Which
Okay.
Is good.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay, let me just pause you there, Jan, for a second. And what you just said was that every day they are feeding 4,000 children right here in Houston. And for many of these children, this is going to be the only meal of the day.
Yes.
Is that correct? Did I hear that all right? Okay.
Yes, they're nodding their heads at me too.
Right.
Yeah, that's what makes it so heart-clutching is because if the volunteers stop or decrease, then that makes the load on this staff harder. But they've been so fortunate, Leena, that they've gotten a lot of steady support. But I want to be a part of, with you and I, having the lines out the door where people are lining up and have a waiting list to be a part of the volunteer system.
So you're saying that all these people who make it possible, well, many of these are volunteers, and I can be a volunteer. Anyone who's listening to us can be a volunteer as well. And they, of course, I'm sure, are looking for more volunteers all the time.
All the time, and all the time. So when we get ready, we'll go around the office and show you how many people make this thing happen. As a matter of fact, it's one great thing. The camera girl, but she does a lot more than that. Well, I call her the camera woman, Gizzy. She's been translating while you're talking because she's Indian. So
okay.
She's doing a little bit of backdoor stuff for me, which is really awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll let someone, when you're ready, I will have the director come on, and that's that.
Okay. So I think I think for those who have just tuned into us right now, this is just an amazing thing that we are sharing with you. Sitting here in the studios, Jan, I am feeling so excited, and I'm feeling that, I should have been there with you as well, but then who would be here? But yeah.
You know what? What we'll do is translate that whatever you can, Leena, and I'll take the time to wait just to let people know what we're doing here, how many meals that they're doing a day, and how much more help. If you say 4,000, that sounds like a lot, but just think about how many more kids are in this city that are not getting a meal.
Yeah. So and that's just one organization. इस वक्त जान जहाँ पर मौजूद है, यहाँ पर हर रोज 4,000 बच्चों को जो है वो खाना खिलाया जाता है. और सबसे ज्यादा हैरत की बात ये है, and I think बहुत सारे लोगों के लिए, for many of us, it's going to come as a shock, a surprise, or even as a shock that for many of these children, ये जो 4,000 बच्चे हैं, ये वो हैं जिनको कि abandon कर दिया गया है. ये वो बच्चे हैं जिनको शायद पूरे दिन में सिर्फ यही मील खाने को मिलेगा, और ये सारे के सारे वॉलंटियर्स जो हैं वो इकट्ठे होते हैं, और वॉलंटियर्स इकट्ठे होके किस तरीके से मेक श्योर करते हैं कि इनके मील्स प्रिपेयर किए जाएं. ओके जान, लेट्स गो ओवर टू द डायरेक्टर एंड लेट्स टॉक टू देम फर्स्ट एंड सी व्हाट दे हैव टू से एंड हाउ दे आर फीलिंग कमिंग ऑन दिस प्लेटफॉर्म ऑफ रेडियो दबंग.
Okay, I'm gonna for 1 second here, I'm gonna put Miss Beth Harp on and let her give you a little spiel about the organization and tell us. I'll feed her in. They're really nervous about this, but I'm letting them know that it's so. Well, Beth isn't. She's a star. But everybody else is holding their hands. They're like, oh, guys. So I'm letting them know whenever we want to invite them over to the show, too, so they'll understand. It's so, we have such a very calm, surreal, fun panel, right, Leena?
Absolutely, we do. Yeah. Yes.
And they want to make sure that, the shout out to you, maybe we can do it where you come over and Deep handles the office there, and you come out and you be a part of this with me. I'd love to. Really. I'd love to as soon as possible. Okay, hold on. Here is Seth.
Zeph? Hey there, good morning. Hi, how are you?
Good, great, thank you.
Thank you so much for being a part of the bridge and right here on Radio Dabang. I think that, so proud of you for what you guys are doing over there. And the reason we are doing it is so that you can come on air, people can actually hear your voice, and you can inspire them to come out and help you guys and be a volunteer here as well. Tell us a little bit about the organization and what happens on a day-to-day basis.
Okay. She's putting me on speaker here.
Okay.
Kids Meals, I think that most people don't even know who Kids Meals is, but we are the nation's only Meals on Wheels or home delivery service for preschool kids that are living in just severe poverty right here in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
There are so many kids. There's 88,000 kids in our city that are living in food insecure environments, and we are making sure that kids that are too young for free breakfast and free lunch services that are provided by our city are receiving at least one nutritional meal. And we really couldn't do it without volunteers.
Okay.
We have 20 to 40 volunteers in here every day, sometimes a little more, but that are just preparing meals for our kids. They're making sandwiches. They're packing healthy snacks, and we are making sure that there's a healthy meal delivered straight to their doorstep. And for many of our kids, it's their only meal today.
Wow. When you say a healthy meal, that's very important to add that word in there, because many a times, these kids, they grow up without even knowing what a healthy meal is. Can you define that a little for our listeners, please?
Right. We always want to have a healthy protein, so we'll have a lean ham or turkey on our sandwiches, and we have cheese donated to us every week thanks to Shipley Donuts, which Mr. Shipley was here with his family just making meals, and he said, "Hey, Beth, where's the cheese?" And I said, "Lawrence, we can't afford cheese." And he said, "I'm going to give you cheese." And so literally he had cheese arriving the next week. He donates over $40,000 worth of cheese to us each year, and so we have that as a wonderful source of dairy that we are providing to our children. And so we're going to have a sandwich, or many times we make them into little wraps or quesadillas. And we'll have a healthy snack like applesauce or raisins, or even a granola bar, something that's going to provide some nutrition to the kids. And then 100% juice or water, or we've been using lately some shelf-life milk, which is great that the kids love it, and it's got a shelf-life value. And then a lot of companies or individuals participate with kids' meals and make the meals right from their homes, or their organizations or their companies with our lunch pack program. They can buy the items that we give you a list of straight from Costco or Sam's or wherever one to buy them, and they can put together our lunch packs that include a healthy protein, a healthy snack. Sometimes we'll put 2 snacks in there, which is great for our kids, gives them lots of variety, and then also a juice or a water. And it is just a wonderful way to provide for our kids, and just a wonderful way to volunteer. It just fills your soul. Makes you feel good, so good about what you're doing.
Wow, that's amazing. And something about our community that I'd like to share with you, and with all the listeners as well. I'm really proud to belong to a community where people really do reach out, and they reach out throughout the year on various different occasions as well. They make sure that they're taking care of their neighbors as well. They're finding out who are the families who are in need. They're trying to supply them kitchen supplies and stuff like that as well. So this community that we are talking to right now, the Desi community, people from South Asia, Southeast Asia, they are people who actually have grown up, and we have seen and we have heard stories from our grandparents as well, where you're looking out for families inside the community who are not so well off, and you're making sure that everyone gets an equal share of everything. And people who are listening in right now are going to be extremely inspired. They're going to definitely reach out to you, not just to volunteer, come there and pack these meals, but also to to get all the supplies together, to make sure that you not only reach out to 4,000, but maybe 5,000, maybe 10,000 children a day.
I told her that. Yes, and and if somebody doesn't have time, they can also participate by just think about if we all maybe gave up a Starbucks today, just $2 a day feeds a child, and that's all in. That's our staff, that's the delivery, that's the gas, that's the van, that's everything.
Wow, that's amazing, right, Leena?
Wow, that's how you guys do it. That's totally amazing.
So when you say that this is a secret, that's what I told Beth, that we got to get it out. It's say $2 to feed one child. We want this number to go from 4,000 to 10,000.
Yep, absolutely. And you said, when you started quoting the stats, you mentioned something that there are about 88,000 children right here in Houston who do not get, who are hungry, who are struggling with hunger?
Yes, and that is from the statistics straight from Children at Risk.
Wow.
Here in Houston. And, so anybody can look that up on their website, and, we all get about our website. It's just Children at Risk. .org, and
childrenAtRisk.org. Okay.
And those statistics are also on the Houston Food Bank website that people can look up. And so we all get about our busy days, and it's so easy just to be in our own world and not think about the kids that are suffering right here in our city. And we can all do something help. Individuals, companies, groups, organizations, we would love to have anybody participate with kids' meals. You'll feel so good about yourself. And in a minute, I'd love for you to talk to Kelsey, who's our volunteer coordinator, and she coordinates all the wonderful people that come through here every day.
Wow.
And literally, I know that you guys talked about it a minute ago with Jan, but literally could not do it without the volunteers. There's no way.
Absolutely.
Volunteers are wonderful manpower.
Mm-hmm.
They're the lifeblood of the organization, and they make us fit.
Wow, that's amazing. Let me ask you just one more thing before I let you go. I'm sure, how do you find these children? How do you find these places? And if there are any families who are listening to us right now, or if anyone knows any family who is in need, or any children who are in need, how do they reach out to you?
They can go directly to our website at kidsmealshouston.org.
Okay.
And there's applications on our website to fill out.
Mm-hmm.
The applications are that they be in one of our zip codes. We're in 36 zip codes in the Houston area, and where there's tremendous need. And of course, we'd like to expand.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to help you, okay? And so they can fill out an application, and if they are in one of our existing zip codes, then we can. The requirements are that they be out of the low poverty level and have a preschool child in the home. So the requirements are not very stringent. We want to help all children and families that are in need.
Mm-hmm.
And we reach out on a daily basis. We have 6 drivers that are incredible. They are out delivering to our families every day. They're armed with application, and they're always looking for...
Hold on. So you're saying that all these children, all these 4,000 children that you feed, you're actually delivering these meals to them? I missed that part out.
Yes. We are
Wow.
right to their homes,
Wow.
apartments, or trailer homes.
Oh, wow.
That's why I wanted us to be a part of this. This is huge. It's like...
That is so much. Wow. Bless you, for coming up with this, that you're actually going over to them and, delivering it to them as well. And for $2 a day, you mentioned that, making the food, compiling the food together, compiling the meal together, and delivering it to that underprivileged, malnutrition child who is, challenged with hunger, delivering it to them. I think $2 a day, that's peanuts for a lot of people. You mentioned, just give up your Starbucks for the day. That's it.
Yeah. And anybody can make a donation. Of course, it's tax deductible, and they can do that right on our website at kidsmealshouston.org.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Wonderful. So nice of you. Thank you so much for sharing all that information. Jan, this is amazing.
I appreciate you. Partnering with us is such a wonderful thing that you're doing. So
Thank you.
Learn more about our organization and get involved.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Jan, this is amazing. Wow. I got goosebumps right here.
That's what happened. I had some volunteer friends of mine that have been working, one of them particularly, he's been working with me for a while. And then I had another young lady who befriended, and another friend of mine came out to be a part of the volunteers. And let me tell you something. Even though they've done other work with other organizations, like Feed the Hunger here and there,
Mm-hmm.
Leena, when you come over here with me, we have to work it out. You'll see this is something so different. It's a whole different feeling. It's something different when you see the video and you see a child say to the driver,
Mm-hmm.
can barely talk on the video. Some of them can barely speak. Thank you. Just that.
Right.
It lets you know that the bridge is doing what we've created it to do. Really impact the communities all across. And I like that you asked that question about the zip codes, because
Mm-hmm.
there might be zip codes. Those zip codes could probably be in our area where we can reach out. And if not, if we get the donations larger, then they expand the zip code. That's what it's all
Absolutely.
about.
Right.
So
Jan, let me ask you this, that, give our listeners a little, because now that you are there, and for all of our listeners, let me just tell them this right now, that this is like a very unique kind of the bridge. We've had one episode earlier where, 30 minutes of the show, we were here in the studios, and 30 minutes of the show, we were doing a, OB and outdoor broadcast. But today, the entire show, I'm right here in the studios. Jan Taylor is at the location. She's doing an outdoor broadcast, and she's meeting up with all these people and making sure that our community knows about this. And I am 100% sure that people, a lot of people, majority of our community people, they do not even know about what's going on, what's happening, because we are so stuck in our lives. And you know what? We are not to blame. And that's why we have the bridge, like you mentioned, to bridge the gaps together so we get to know each other. The more we get to know each other, the more we love each other. Listening to us right now on 105.3 Dabang FM, online on radiodabang.com through the Radio Dabang app. You can actually go onto the Radio Dabang official page as well and, check a live broadcast as well. Jaan is going to be doing some videos over there and some pictures as well, which she's going to be uploading after the show. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. And all my friends on my page as well can actually go and see the live broadcast as well. Leave your comments. Let us know what you think about it, what your feelings are. And Jaan, tell us, what as you entered in, what did you see? Who did you meet? And the first time when you came over to this organization as a volunteer, what were you feeling? What were your feelings behind it? What were the sentiments that brought you here?
Oh, wow. Let me tell you, that was about like 2 years ago. Of course, Revitalized Communities had started, and I actually got invited through a study group at the college, and they were doing a volunteer service hours.
Right.
So I got involved. I met them over here, and I just kept it going. Just the fact of walking in the door and seeing the video, and then you meet so many people that are thinking like you. Remember we talked about that, being around people that have the same vision.
Right.
You come in here, you see that these are corporations, their groups are here. They could be doing all kinds of things. Their corporations are letting them be here for like those 3 hours. So you know that if a corporation can let people come here and spend 3 hours of their time to be a part of impacting our community, that's what hit me when I first came. I was like, wow, I have to stay involved. And then I got busy with different things, and I've been away from them for about, maybe 8 months or so. But it just hit me the other day when we were just talking about the extremism and talking about everything that happened over the weekend. When you and I talk more about the peace part of it, the love, and we have to do more with getting that voice out. If we can overpower the negativity with things like this, then they don't have a voice. We can show that we as Americans, we as people that live in America, we are cultures get together and make a difference in people's lives.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's why I'm here again, and having Dabang as family and being on the page with me, I can see this really, really growing into something just mega. I really can.
Wow. That's amazing, Jaan. Thank you for sharing that. Because...
thank you so much. Yeah, when you get a chance, I do have volunteer coordinator. Just tell everybody a little bit about how to get involved. You can just kind of dialogue with her. How did you get involved? What are the steps to become a volunteer?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay. All right. This is Kelsey Ryan. Okay, there you go, Kelsey. Make her feel, give her a little music going, because she's the one who's holding her hands.
Oh, we got the music coming out for you. Hey, Kelsey. Hi there. Thank you so much for talking to us. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm great. How are you?
Oh, fantastic. Great work you guys are doing over there. You need to come out like every day and, talk about it, because people do not know about what you guys are doing over there.
Yeah, we really appreciate you helping us spread the word. Thank you so much.
You're more than welcome. Anytime, Kelsey. Tell us about who you are and what do you do there, how long you've been there, and what is like a regular day over there like for you?
Well, I'm the volunteer coordinator, and I started working with Kids Meals in May of this year. And I love the mission. I'm so excited to be here. Basically, on a daily basis, we have groups of volunteers come in the morning. We play a short video that tells them about Kids Meals, and then we tell them we have a lot of events going on, and like our harvest luncheon coming up in November, and so we try to tell the volunteers what we have going on right now, and try to get them excited to prepare the meals.
Right.
And then we take them into the kitchen, and they're dancing and laughing and packing lunches and just having a great time.
So you feel really good when you're here.
I mean, I can imagine that, because every time you're trying to do something for someone, you're trying to do good in this world, it makes you feel great naturally. I mean, those hormones, those endorphins are rushing through your blood. You feel great because you're trying to feed these children. Amazing.
Yeah, so
sign up to be a volunteer is to go on our website. Again, it's kidsmealshouston.org. And you click on Take Action at the top of the page, and then click Volunteer, and then it takes you straight to a volunteer sign-up calendar. That's the best way to sign up, but definitely always welcome to call in and talk to me, and we can get volunteer days set up.
Wonderful. So they can reach out in various different ways. And is it only like it's every day of the week? What times are required? If you can give us a little brief on that.
Yeah. So the kitchen volunteer shift is Monday through Friday. It's 9 a.m. to noon. And then we also have our volunteer rider opportunities. So folks can actually ride with our staff drivers to help them deliver the meals, which is a great opportunity because you actually get to see the kids and get to see where the meals that you prepared in the kitchen.
Wow. Oh, wow. That is amazing. That is so amazing. I'd love to do both of those. I would want to be in the kitchen as well. And I'd love to drive around in the van and delivering those foods. I think that would be the most beautiful feeling in the world. Anyone who's suffering from depression, who's feeling down, feeling low, you need to come out and volunteer because it is going to pull you out of whatever you're going through. I believe that.
Yeah. We also have another opportunity where people can actually sign up to drive their own vehicle and deliver meals.
Okay.
So that one's more of a family activity. We've had a lot of parents bring their kids this summer and drive one of our delivery routes and deliver meals. So that's a really cool opportunity as well.
Okay, so the entire family, the parents can come with their kids and they ride the vehicle that you guys have. And
They bring their own vehicle, yeah.
oh. Okay, and then they can also be delivering all this food. I think this needs to be done with your kids like every month. You know, you should do that because imagine what it's going to teach the kids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And the kids really enjoy it.
And they also have a program, Kelsey and I were talking back there with the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. They need service hours, so the parents can bring them here or go online, sign them up, contact Kelsey. I think you want their email.
It's on the website. Yep, it's on our website.
And they can, they can sign up and they can get those hours. And this is an awesome way to do community service with your kids because, like you just said, it's bringing something to them. It's priceless. I don't know how they would ever get a message bigger than this of how to go across the cultures and love.
Absolutely. Jan, you know what? If we can talk about something right here, because every time we are trying to, do the bridge, we are trying to bridge the gaps, we're trying to open up the minds, open the hearts, and we're trying to arrive at something at the end of the show. And what I believe that we are arriving, by the time we get to the end of the show, what we are arriving at today is the fact that we need to see and keep our eyes and ears open to what is happening in our city, not just be aware of what's happening in our community, but in our entire city. And when there are people who are challenged, when there are children, preschool children who are challenged with hunger, it's everybody's responsibility. It's my responsibility, as well, to actually go out and make sure to do anything, if I'm not able to contribute financially, I am able to give out my time at least once a week, once a month, once 3 months, maybe drive around, not just go by myself, take my friends with you, take my family with me, if you have kids, take your kids with you and spread the culture, because Houston is like the best city to live in. And if we are gonna spread this love, Jan, where do you see it going if this love is spread? Where do you see it going in the next 10 years?
Oh, I see this as Kids Meals Houston connecting to different cities being partnerships. And because from what I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, Kelsey, Kids Meals of Houston is not like a franchise.
We're the only kids meal.
They're the only kids meals. So I see dabang partnering with something like this, and then we have another kids meals of Austin. We have another kids meals of San Antonio, and then it just keeps jumping in wildfire. And next thing you know, they're all over the country, and it's because of what dabang has something to do with. And we have other radio stations that will come in and team up with us to make this huge. That's where I see. I see that, with enough communication, wavelengths that we have out there and the channels that we have, 10 years from now, if we do it and stick with it, this will be absolutely huge. And
Wow, that's amazing. That's exactly what I wanted to hear, Jan. And this is exactly the message that we want to give out to our listeners as well. Now coming back to Kelsey, Jan, ask her, share with us some of the stories that she has. People who have come there as volunteers. The stories that they have shared, if their lives changed because of this experience.
I'll let her share like one or two, and then the great thing about today is usually she's done for the day, but she has another group that's a special group that's coming in, right, Kelsey, at about 1. So she's going to share a little bit, then she got to run over and put her hat on to get ready for the kitchen. So here, tell us about an incident or something special that sticks with you since you started in May that you want to share with the public.
Yeah, so probably my best story so far is we actually have, sometimes if we have a client who lives outside of our zip code, or if for some reason they were out when the driver came by for that day, they can come to our office and pick up their lunches. And we had a family recently who came in with their little boy to pick up their lunches, and he was just so excited about kids' meals, and he was so excited to get his lunch. He didn't even want to wait till he got home. He didn't even want to wait till he got in the car. He sat in the lobby, and we sat out there while he ate his lunch, and his parents sat with him, and he was just so excited about kids' meals.
Wow.
I see what I'm saying, and when you take that and top it with the fact that we have a young lady that's here volunteer with me, and she's going to help me out with this other project. It extends past this, Leena. Catch this.
Mm-hmm.
There's another area that we as volunteers can help out, and that is go to a grocery store, buy those brown bags, back in the day, those brown bags,
Mm-hmm.
and have after-school programs, or have our kids, friends, even like these Boy Scout, Girl Scout organizations, make little pictures, raw crayon, beautiful crayon marks, and pictures on there, because there's something about, one of the drivers was telling me, when the kids see those pictures on that bag,
Mm-hmm.
it's just smile, because they feel like it's personalized, like, oh, you did that for me?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. This is going to be amazing. And Jan, I just had this moment right now, when Kelsey was sharing that story with us, that, if we were to, we are living in a life of, a life of abundance, where there's so much food around us, that we can't even resist eating it, we're going over to the gym every night, to actually burn off the excess that we ate. We have abundance of food around us. And imagine a child who does not know what that is, and he or she lives in our city, and that child sees a great meal that has some fruit in it, that has cheese in it, that has a sandwich in it, and he sees that, and he's so ready to eat it that he's not even going to wait to get home. He's just going to sit in the lobby and open it, and imagine the feelings, the delight that child would feel, and I or you could be the reason for that happiness, for that delight.
Exactly. Like she was just saying, the little boy got the bag, and he was like, I don't want to get in the car.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited. I want to eat this right now.
Mm-hmm.
And if we could do that, or like you're saying, more and more people get this out there, that people, we do have a lot. Many of us, we make good money, we do good in our lives. We don't mean to be selfish, but it's just kind of, we get caught up in our world.
Yeah, we are not selfish, but we are not just aware of what's going on, and today we are changing that.
Yes, that's what I mean. I don't want people to think that, Devon is coming down on them. What we're saying is, come help us. We just caught on to something, and now we're saying, as a community, as a people, hey, grab our hands and let's go do this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
Let's all of us, we need to do it.
Yes, all of us. I have one of the volunteers, as a matter of fact, this is what, let me tell you, what the bridge, connecting to people when we do these, this is our second off the site broadcast. The one I did at the Women's Investors Network a few weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
I met a young lady,
Mm-hmm.
and I invited her to this, and she came.
Wow, okay.
She came all across town and met me here, and Leena was here the whole time, and I want to put her on the air if you have time.
Yes, we do. Go ahead. What's up? Who's there?
I want to come on in. It's Kiwi. I think you remember her. She sent us pictures. She's the one who has her own. She has a talk show regarding women and empowering different things that are going on, and it's called Queenland.
Absolutely. Of course.
Well, he is here, and I want her to tell you how we were in the back putting our juices. We were on the juice team. We were so we were packing the juices.
Okay.
And, she started texting people to let them know where she was, and several people from organizations called her, from major organizations.
Wow.
And
Okay.
I wanted to talk about that and said, "You're where? I didn't even know it exists. We want to be a part too." So that is what dabang is reaching out and this message that we're sending. So here's Celia.
Hey, Kivya. Hi there.
Good to speak to you again.
Wow. Yes. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm glad, you made it today because we want to hear your point of view as well. How was your experience here? And tell our listeners how you felt it. Tell your story.
When you walked in and we were doing the video.
I would say it was very overwhelming. A lot of mixed emotions from the time you walked in. They gave you a video. And they kind of just recap some of the homes and children that they actually go out to personally deliver. So for me, it was very hard not to burst into tears because I was able to identify with not the kids exactly, but the neighborhoods and the areas.
Right.
And go out and make these deliveries.
Right.
So
From this area, that area.
there are certain areas that they did show that I actually grew up in from, the time I was born up until high school. So.
Oh, so these were some of the areas that you knew, but you didn't know that this kind of, organization was available that was helping out children in the area that you knew about.
Right, areas that I actually grew up in. So
Wow.
It was overwhelming because, for one, it was something that I wasn't aware about. Just the poverty, but not aware that there was that many hungry children in that area. But also
That is overwhelming.
That was taking action to do something about it. So I definitely feel like they're doing a really great thing here. We definitely need more organizations here like that, but it does take for people to come out and be active and, like you said, bridge that gap, join hands, and want to actively expand on something like this. And just simply removing yourself out of the situation and realizing that there's a bigger cause. Like they said early on, it is easy for us to get up, go on about our day, complaining about options that we have when you have people that don't have options at all. So
Wow.
we're all guilty of it, but it's just a matter of seeing it and then doing something about it. So coming here today, seeing it, definitely wants me to, put me in a position where I want to be even more involved in doing community services or just, serving the community or just being more active overall.
She didn't even barely get out of the kitchen before she was online signing up for her application. And Leena, she signed up like the whole next month, like a week, a couple of days a week. So that's what this is doing with people.
Wow.
So before, I haven't even left out yet, and I've already signed up a couple shifts already because instead of using that free time elsewhere, I could at least plug in one day a week. And if I can do it, I can encourage other people to do it. So just from the time that I made note on Facebook that I was here, what we were doing, I've already had so many people reach out and say, hey, plug me in. I want to be a part. I want to volunteer. How do I partner? How do I donate? How do I sign up?
Wow.
How can I plug in my organization with their organization? Because there's a major need for what they're doing.
Absolutely.
And to know that they are personally delivering these meals a day, that's a really big deal.
Big
It's
deal.
one thing to donate, but it's a huge thing to personally go out and put these meals in the hands of these children.
And not just meals, fresh and healthy meals.
Right.
That's amazing.
Fresh and healthy. So it takes for someone to, again, remove themselves and remove every selfish bone in their body and just put aside a couple hours. If not every week, once a month or every other month. It's bigger than just saying, hey, I helped out the community. It could be your children. You could be one paycheck away from not having a meal to provide your children with. So you have to always look at it like that could be me, or in some situations that was me.
Wow. So well said. And I really liked what you said that, here we are complaining about our options when there are people who don't even have options.
Right.
like a assembly line where they're telling you gotta do 100 bags, you gotta do 1,000 juices. If you can only come in and do an hour, that hour makes a difference. We do start at 9, and usually we go all the way till 12. Sometimes if it's a big group, they end early. But the big deal is you get breaks. I mean, if it's an elderly person and they just really want to come in and do 15 minutes, they have a lobby in the front. You can go out. And there was a lot of elderly women here earlier where they went out in the lobby, sat down for 15, 20 minutes. They went back in, made a few sandwiches, then they come back out. So I just want people to know that don't look at it as a stiff assignment. You know, you gotta commit to 3 hours that whole day. If you're going to do one, then you sign up and you say, I'm only going to do one. That's 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, makes a difference.
Right. And also, one more thing, Jan, I just have an idea that, go there with your friends, with a group of friends. It's going to be so much fun.
That's funny what you said that. Kiwi was just saying in my ear, that and bringing kids. We need to do more like a party. Instead of say there's a birthday party for your kids. Have the party, but then the extension of that is one Saturday a month this place lets people come in on Saturdays. And you have to call. Kelsey said they're pretty full, but they may have like openings where people cancel. But that's the thing where parents, okay, we're going to have the birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese, but before we go, over the next weekend, we're going to go over and make some sandwiches. And even like we were talking about, how Kelsey was saying that the corporations can do bag snacks, because the snacks is a whole different thing. That's like a snack bag that's extra. And corporations are coming in. One corporation brought in, about over 4,400 bags full of just like pretzels, Capri Sun, like a peanut butter protein bar, and like little juicy gummy bears. That was in the bags, and they put them in this regular plastic bag, and they delivered 4,400 of them.
Wow.
So I told Kedia, we can do girls' night out. We can do something at the bottom, like say, everybody come over one evening. We're going to sit at the conference room, and we're going to just make some bags.
Yep.
Instead of having a happy hour, let's have happy hours at the office, guys. I'm just saying for everybody, people who are listening, you have happy hour in your front room, on your living room floor. Let's just buy some things. Yeah. They were like, drink wine and make bags.
But, I'm really looking forward to the idea of coming over and, spending, because I got a chance to see some of the pictures online, and coming over and, seeing how you can spend time with your family and your friends, and maybe with your neighbors as well. Just come in, and what you're able to do, I would say I would want to celebrate my next birthday over there as well. And instead of, spending so much money, inviting all these people, and, exactly, spend that money there, have cake for kids.
That is so true. Like when you said friendship, well, a friend of mine is here, dear friend of mine. We've been in the trenches with humanitarian work. I just want him to have a shout out, because he's one of those persons, if I call him and say, Chris, I need your help, we got to go here. If it's Timbuktu, usually I think he'll go.
Oh, wonderful.
A people person. Well, again, he's one of those, we talked about this, he's a United States vet. There's something about those vets that, they believe they just got it in their blood to be about the people. So I think that has a lot to do with it. But let me let him have a shout out real quick. And
what's his name?
His name is Chris.
Hi, Chris. Hi, Chris. Oh. Wonderful, wonderful. Would love to have you in the studios. What's going on? We hear that you can go all the way to Timbuktu and back just to make a sandwich for a hungry child. That's amazing.
Oh, that's what it's about.
And let me tell you how Chris is. He's a part of the water business, and so he's about getting people healthy.
So tell us a little about that, a little about yourself and how you got into it.
Okay, well, the first thing I want to talk about is I'm an independent financial services person. So what I do is go kneecap to kneecap with families that are maybe struggling financially, or they may be not struggling. And I give free education, show them concepts on how money works to get them out of becoming impoverished.
Wow.
Not those situations. And also, I'm a distributor of alkaline water, because I believe in pure water is a source of life. Because without good drinking water, that's how we perish. And also, I have a nonprofit. I'm a co-founder with Don't Kill Me, the movement against violent crime, and we also, get out in the community to address hate crimes, any kind of violence, domestic violence, any kind of crime dealing with just violence, period. Because we want to change the awareness of our thinking, the way we think when we're inside the home, the husband, the wife, the children. It all works together. And then with kids' meals, that joins all things, because without a balanced meal, a lot of things go wrong inside of a household. And so, I've been working with Jaan for a while now with revitalized communities, and she is so awesome because her heart and her passion is with the people.
Absolutely.
And I ride with people like that. So,
Wonderful.
You came here and saw all these people that were making these sandwiches and making these meals. What did you feel? Because I'm telling you, Chris is from here. This is another person that's from here and did not know kids' meal exists.
Wow.
This felt so good because I thought about myself. I have 2 small children, and we always one step away from maybe being impoverished. So kids meals is a thing that where everybody goes through a little bit of hard time, a little bit of struggle, where they just may need a little bit of assistance, just to make it to the next day, because it's 24 hours in a day. So this place is so wonderful because, like right now, they treat 4,000 small children, 4,000 a day. Can you imagine how that impacts that child for that day?
Absolutely. Absolutely, you're right. That has changed that child's life. That child, I don't know what that, and so many of these days where you do not get that meal accumulate into your childhood, and a childhood that is spent like that does not end up making you an adult that will contribute to the society. So what these people are doing are actually contributing to make our society a healthy society, make our city a healthy city.
Exactly. And you're so right, Leena. I want you to give a shout out, one of the other volunteers give a shout out. She came all the way from Richmond, Texas.
Wow.
To be a part of it. She's done a lot of things with revitalized communities as well. But I just want people to know that there's no, we have excuses, but we got to just kind of hone them down and make an effort. Just make a small little effort, start small, and then grow. So here is Lala. Lala, just tell them how this felt. Coming here, not even knowing that it exists, and what that feel like. Lala.
Hi, how are you, Leena? I'm Lala.
Hi, Lala. Love your name, by the way.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Welcome to the bridge.
Thank you. I really enjoyed myself today. I think everyone who volunteered enjoyed themselves today. Like, it's very therapeutic. I mean, I know they mentioned, like if you're depressed or so, you don't even have to be depressed. It just feels good. It feels good to help people. And I'm going to piggyback off of what everyone else said, how they said, like you might be going through something in life and things of that sort. Well, one thing is the children didn't ask for this, and no one asked for it, but the children really, the children, yes, a little tummy needs to be fed, and so they're the only nonprofit organization in the nation that does this. So
wow.
That's amazing itself, Yeah, and it's sad. It's amazing and it's sad. It's amazing because it needs to be done. It's sad because we need more of it,
Absolutely.
And so they go to the doorstep, and that's another amazing thing because, it's a lot of people who they'll set up in an area, and you have to come out, Well, they go and they travel, and they bring it to you, So that's great, and I love it. I will be back time and time and time.
Fantastic. We're looking forward to seeing you.
Yes, thank you. And I also want to say the website again for people who might just have tuned in and give the number
So their website is www.kidsmealshouston.org. Once again, www.kidsmealshouston.org. And their telephone number is 713-695-KIDS. Once again, 713-695-KIDS.
Wonderful. Thank you.
And thank you, Jan, for inviting me. I enjoy myself. I love to help other people because I've been blessed in life, you know. And I might not have everything that I want, but I know I have everything that I need.
Wonderfully said. Beautiful, Lala. Lovely talking to you. Thank you so much for inspiring us with those words.
Thank you.
All right, Jan, I think there are so many people there. We could go on for hours and hours, but, the show is just about coming to an end.
Yeah, we did it in an hour. I'm telling you, we could go on and on because there's a whole other set of volunteers out there like excited, like, oh my God, there's a radio station here. Ooh. I'm like, oh, but we're getting ready to go off the air. I think I'll stay on and just kind of get some insights and pictures from them.
Sure.
The crew that's coming, and I'll share that, okay?
All right. Wonderful, Jan. Thank you so much.
All right.
Great job. Great job. Great show.
I appreciate it, but really seriously, they're really going to hold you to us coming back together.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jan. See you next week.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye, guys.
And with this, yet another episode of The Bridge is just about coming to an end. What an inspiring discussion that we had. We talked to so many people. किस तरीके से हमारे कंफर्ट जोन से अगर हम थोड़ा सा बाहर निकले तो हम देखेंगे कि इस दुनिया को हमारी जरूरत है और हमें इस दुनिया के साथ मोहब्बत बांटने की जरूरत है. Thank you so much for watching us on the live broadcast as well. और तमाम दोस्तों का शुक्रिया अदा करते हैं, तमाम listeners का शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहती हूँ. The Bridge is going to be back next Wednesday, Thursday. Once again, episode number 33 of The Bridge is just about coming to an end. इसके बाद मेरी आपकी मुलाकात होने जा रही है on Showtime 3 p.m. onwards. और stay glued to the Bang FM because Raga is right here. Have a glorious day.